With deep respect and gratitude, I humbly acknowledge the presence of the esteemed leaders, the KSO Bangalore, the leaders of the All Indian Student Associations, the pastors, and to all my dear brothers and sisters, and to all the fathers, mothers present here. Starting off, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ginwan Haulhovum. I graduated last year and currently preparing for an exams, and also and also I'm working as a consultant here, as an immigration consultant. So today we'd like to speak about a little bit about what had happened in Manipur, what happened to her, and who is responsible behind all this. Starting with, justice delay is justice deny. And justice delay did not just deny her peace, it cost her life. Today we gathered here not just to light candles, but to speak a truth that has been ignored for far too long. This candlelight vigil is organized by Kuki Student Organization Bangalore in order to honor the life and the memory of our beloved sister, Ning Tinling Haokip, a survivor who fought for nearly 3 years, but ultimately lost her life due to the violence inflicted upon her and the injustice that followed. So, what happened to her is not a tragedy caused by fate. It is a tragedy caused by human cruelty and an institutional failure. In 2023, Sister Ning Tinling Haokip, she was abducted from an ATM booth in New Chaikon in Phal. During the height of the conflicts, she was subjected to brutal sexual and physical violence by the armed Meitei assailants, so-called the Arambai Tengols. Though she survived the initial attack, the trauma and the damage done to her body and the damage done to her was devastating and irreversible. She suffered severe uterine injuries, chronic infections, and a long-term trauma. And for nearly 3 years, she lived with pain, physically, emotionally, psychologically, while waiting for the justice that never came. Her death is a direct consequence of the sexual violence and a continual denial of the justice. Despite the repeated appeal by the civil society organizations and despite the repeated outcries by the public, no decisive action was taken, and the perpetrators were not arrested. Accountability was absent, and silence replaced the responsibility. So, we ask today, who is responsible? Those who committed the crime are responsible, but so as the authorities who failed to act, so as the institutions that allowed perpetrators to walk free, so is as systems that made a survivor fight alone while her attackers remain protected. This candlelight vigil is not just an act of mourning. It is an act of resistance. We light these candles to say that her life mattered. We light these candles to say that survivor deserves justice, not negligence. We light these candles to remind the nations that sexual violence in conflicts cannot be normalized or buried under silence. We demand the truth. We demand justice. We demand accountability. And we demand that Sister Ning Tinling Haokip is remembered not only as a victim, but as a survivor whose suffering must lead to changes in the society. May her soul rest in peace, and may our voices be loud enough that no other survivor like our beloved Sister Ning Tinling be abandoned. Thank you so much.